So, and then we come into mid-October. I went down to Los Angeles. Kenny Neal had done a performance down there and hosted Wayne Carter with him on the drums and some other musicians. Because Kenny Neal's band plays with his all family members except for the drummer from Mississippi. And but when he travels around, he uses other musicians. So it was a wonderful atmosphere. And he headlined down in Inglewood at the Hollywood Casino. He was the headliner behind, and then behind him was Bojangles impersonator and Buddy Miles, blues entourage, woman singer, and they were doing a lot of Buddy Miles songs, a tribute to Buddy Miles. And Buddy Miles in the 70s, it was a friend of mine. And, he lived with a guy named Clint Wilson, a friend of mine, and before he had a lot of his problems that he went through, and subsequently he's passed on. But a talented man that he was, Buddy Miles. Wonderful thoughts of his accomplishments while he was here. Anyway, so getting back to this concert, then I wound up that weekend stopping out in Bernardino, San Bernardino or whatever that. Anyway, it's 50 miles out of L.A. And I stopped at Mel Cole. That's where Mel Cole resides, and stayed overnight at his house. And the next morning we went and did a prayer vigil at Al Wilson's gravesite. And then on Monday, my wife was getting desperate with the Halloween decorations, so I had to kind of cut my trip short. I was supposed to go on a Dr. Phil show, and I didn't make that, but I managed to get over to Hugh Hefner's house at a mansion, and I had some honor flag for Hugh Hefner, so I dropped off one of the honor flags. Got some honor flags here. These I'll show you, same kind of thing I gave to Hugh Hefner for his for helping bring out the beauty in our women of this country. And so the Diamond John family, so to speak, I'm the leader of the family, and I try to bring out the best in everybody. I'm kind of operating off of Templar principles. From the Templars, and I discovered that through studying these the early the 12-step groups and where they got all their information, and so I kind of grabbed onto those principles, and I kind of practice those principles even against my own demise at times. Financially, I've almost given my money away several times. Not almost, I have, to show others how to be successful in managing their affairs. And I still do that today. Maybe it's one of my downfalls, I don't know. But I surely are going to rest and meet my Creator with a great, I'll be able to meet my Creator with no bad consciousness. Anyway, so getting back to this, the time now, I stopped at Hugh Hefner's, guy gave him his honor flag, and then I had to forego Dr. Phil show, get back and decorate. And then we had a nice Halloween at the Love Shack, and again, Wayne Carter showed up, and when he stopped by the house, and with the other members of the Rat Pack, Mel Cole stopped in, and Kurt, the bass man, stopped in, and we gave away 500 bags of goodies for the children. And again, Wayne came out with the Elmo for the children, and put a lot of light into the children of San Francisco. And so Halloween was very eventful, and then Thanksgiving was quiet with my wife. Just kind of sat back and enjoyed Thanksgiving, and then now we're into December, and in in November now, the 49ers have clinched their title, so they're the division champions. And so I have some flags over here, one for Jim Harbaugh and one for Frank Gore that I'll be presenting to them next week. Anyway, this one is for Frank Gore, and same kind of flag we gave Hugh Hefner, and from the Love Shack, Diamond John's Love Shack, and okay, and so that's the honor flag for them, for Frank Gore, and then I have one for also I have one for Jim Harbaugh, and this was out of camera, so kind of showing you guys what we're doing, what we're all about. This one is for Jim Harbaugh from the 49ers for division champs. So, and also during the year, I forgot to mention the Junior Giants. My friend Ricky, I give honor flags for he's one of the coaches for the Junior Giants. And we're supposed to drive my Diamond John car in from right field at the Giant Stadium at Pac-Bell Park in celebration of a home run against the Dodgers. We were supposed to do that last year, but it never gelled. And I was supposed to bring some Junior Giants. So it's all about encouraging our children of the future, and that's what I'm about. And so we had a very prosperous year, and I hope we continue to do good and put some light and promote peace in this world. And I'm Diamond John, and thank you, Dave, for shooting us here, and so I can get this message out to all of you. And I hope you have a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas, and got the hay.